Hi everyone, Simon here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this episode of Musical Discoveries. On this episode, we have the Bad Actors. Now, the Bad Actors, they call themselves like a funk rock duo. Okay, and they're from, I believe, they're from Sheffield, which is in the north of England. Now, how I discovered them was by pure accident. I left Spotify playing while I was doing other things and just put it on like random, and it just sort of picked out random songs really, and then one of their songs came on, a song called My Motorola, and I was like, oh, this sounds quite good, who's this band? So I did a bit of checking and found out as much as I could about them. Now, like I say, they're a duo from the north of England, and they're made up, I believe these two gentlemen were school friends. Now, I'm going to try and pronounce the names, and I will apologise, especially to the singer, if I get this wrong. Okay, so on guitar and vocals, we have Khalil Remi Adesanya. I hope I said that correctly. And on drums, we have Jason, the boy, Eaton. Okay? All right, so these guys have got it going on. They really have. The biggest thing that you really get from them, which you only really get from seeing the videos that they've produced, is the amount of fun they're having. Yeah? They're just, I love it. They just seem to be two mates having fun. And, you know, sometimes that's all music needs to be. Just have some fun. To any musician out there, one of the reasons we all start playing is because we enjoy it. Yeah, it's something we love doing. Some of us are lucky enough, and I will put myself in this because I have been able to make a career out of it. But a lot of people either don't want to make a career out of it, just want to keep it a hobby, or try and are never able to make a career out of it. Okay, some of us are lucky, yeah, but the primary reason we do it is for fun, and this really comes across with these guys. Now, you can tell that initially from looking at them. The first thing you notice is they're both wearing bright orange suits. Now, they look really cool. I want a bright orange suit. They're just cool. Cool, but then I'll be copying them. Maybe I'll go for a bright green suit. Yeah, it looks really cool. Really cool. And the songs themselves are just good, fun songs. Yeah, good, fun songs. Now, they've had, from what I can tell from their Spotify playlist and their YouTube profile and their website, they haven't released an album yet, but they've released a bunch of singles. Okay, and some of them, and the songs are really good. Yeah, they're crafted, fun songs. Now, favourites of mine are My Motorola, Lord of the Flies, and there's another one which is called Help Me Lose My Mind. That seems, I can't decide whether Help Me Lose My Mind or My Motorola is my favourite. I keep switching between the two. But they're all good. Listen to them all. And they've produced some good videos on their YouTube YouTube site. One of the videos they've produced is like a behind the scenes. They did some support dates earlier, I believe it was May this year, where they supported Huey from the Fun Loving Criminals. So huge respect, yeah, so supporting Huey from the Fun Loving Criminals. That's damn cool, damn cool. They also did a behind the scenes thing from shooting the videos of My Motorola. And when you're listening to the guys speaking on the video, you can just tell the amount of fun they're having. Highly recommend checking them out. Highly recommend checking them out. Other cool things is they did a live session on something called OV Live, Original Voice Media Channel. and they did like a 3-song live session. That was really good. That was really good as well. Because with where I'm saying about the amount of fun that they're coming across, you can just tell from the actual performance that they're just loving what they're doing. And the singer, he's really got that frontman thing going on. Now, musically, like I say, they describe themselves as funk rock, and I wouldn't disagree with that. I do feel there is a healthy amount of blues in there, particularly from the guitar solo work. You know, you can definitely tell a healthy amount of blues. Also, as well, vocally, it doesn't sound like him, but the delivery style on some of the songs, particularly on My Motorola, sounds very Lenny Kravitz on the delivery style, particularly, like I say, on My Motorola. Doesn't sound like Lenny Kravitz, just the actual delivery style. Okay. They also do some really cool merch as well. I might order one of their t-shirts because it looks pretty cool. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some links down below. Also at the end, I'll link to a video of theirs. I will say one thing. As you guys know, I don't like being negative. This is more for if the band ever watch this. Okay, guys, I don't know who's mixing your music, but tell them to watch the subharmonics. Okay, the sub level is getting a bit out of control. All right, it's like it hasn't been reined in at all. So what's happening is on some of the songs, when the sub frequencies are happening, it's like spreading out everywhere. Okay, it's one of those things. It depends on a lot of it depends on the monitoring system that's being used to mix and master. I don't know who's doing it, but it's just something just to be aware of in the future. Yeah. Like I say, normally happens to monitoring, whether it be on monitoring systems that can't handle low frequencies. Like some studios mix with monitors, and the monitors don't go low enough in the frequency for you to be able to tell. That's why some studios have subwoofers. Like I've got subwoofer systems, so I can keep an eye on the low frequencies. Or sometimes it happens if people mix on headphones, because a lot of headphones are constricted by their frequency range. Okay, so if the frequency range doesn't go low enough, you'd never know. Okay, and it's not until somebody, you're, for example, you hear a car going along the road and the car's got a subwoofer and all you can hear is that's either been done on purpose, depending on the type of music, or the sub frequencies have been allowed to get out of control. Okay, it's just one of those things. It happens. Okay, but just be aware of that for the future. Okay, because what you wouldn't want is your low frequencies overtaking the mids and the highs. Okay, so a little bit of free professional advice for you. Anyway, enough of that. I just want to talk about the music. The music's cool. All right. So yeah, everyone, check out The Bad Actors. All right. That's it for this time. I've been Simon. You've been amazing, and I'll see you soon.